Put me in the game, coach. Put me in the game, coach.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
When you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
At Walk-On's Sports Bistro, the games are on, the food's delicious, and here you are always part of the team. Welcome to Walk-On Sports Bistro, where every day is game day. Whether it's a post-win celebration, drinks after work, or taking the fam for some made-from-scratch favorites, Walk-On's is your go-to for good times. Craft beer and cocktails, and bold flavors for fans of all ages. From melty mozzarella logs to Hall of Fame level burgers. Stop by today or order online or in the app. Walk-On's Sports Bistro. Game on.
Put me in the game, Coach Smook. Put me in the game, Coach Smook.
Break it down, every snap is like a coach in the team. Authenticity above all, that's where I stand. If you ain't a real fan, you'll fail with the fan. They tried to box me in, and I keep the dough off the frame. Turn the pressure into power, put my stamp on the game. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach, Smook, that's what they saying. Put me in the game, coach. In the game. Put me in the game, coach. That's what they say.
Players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach David Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. And boys over there, look at Deontay.
Hey, y'all, I'm walking out of Walmart. Hey, man, my name Michael McKinney, man. I'm a true Alabama fan, and this man does a good job on his podcast, reviewing Alabama football. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate that, bro. Roll Tide, man.
Let's go, AAA family. Welcome into the Coach Smook, chatting with Coach Smook morning show, man. Live caller show here for the viewer base of the college football lovers. What's up, everybody? Welcome into the chat this morning, man. Appreciate y'all for pulling up this morning, Monday morning. Listen, I know y'all getting ready for Christmas, everybody. You know, probably enjoying their week off. I thought about taking a day off, but nah, it ain't even in me, man. It ain't even in me, Chad. I can't do it. I mean, dog, man, I want to keep working so hard right now. Like, this is one of them days, man. So, as you come in, welcome to the show, y'all. We're here at the 7-minute mark. Don't forget, if you're watching this post live, you just got done watching the intros and everything, get that banner up on the screen for me, Jordan. Fast forward to the 15-minute mark. Fast forward to the 15-minute mark here on the show, and you will be able to get to the conversation, the topic of conversation here on the show today. Make sure we get that so you all can enjoy your viewer. You all can enjoy your viewer right now. Give me 2 seconds. So everybody that's tapping in post live, you see the banner. Make sure you fast forward to the 15-minute mark if you don't want to see the intros. And when we'll actually discuss what we've been talking about. But a few announcements before we get into any Bama football talk or anything. Our recruiting, our assisting with high school recruiting, our exposure, the platform that we're building has just had a major hand up as far as development and our reach and how we're going to help the next generation of recruiting. And this is game changing. This is something that universities that we're already speaking with and already they are ready for us to launch January 1st. And man, this is going to be the next 90 days for the Coach Smook Network might be the most enjoyable chaos I've seen in my life. And when I say enjoyable chaos, I'm saying like things moving so fast and keeping you so busy and putting you right down in the deep heart of your passion. Man, this is about to be a game changer. Shout out to my new buddy, my new teammate, Christy, my sister, man. Y'all give it up for her, man. We got some vision conversations we having and just some things that we're doing. And shout out to my brother Xander for bringing me on board to this opportunity, man. This is about to be crazy. And there's some guys in this industry that I've done some work with that I think I'm gonna need y'all help in getting their attention, guys. I'm gonna need y'all help. Coach Sean, this is something for Coach Sean, man. I know we don't, just because you can't do on-screen content with other people, that don't mean you don't realize the type of value they carry. And Coach Sean, one thing that me and him can definitely agree on is that when it comes to this recruiting game, this recruiting industry, that a lot of kids that me and him and a lot of kids, coaches like us, the guys that we impact don't necessarily get the same opportunities when, you're developing these guys. And so this app is about to change the game. So I need y'all help. I need y'all to help me make a public call out for all the state of Alabama. If you are a former coach or you're a scout or you are in some way, shape, form, or fashion connected to high school recruiting and evaluating talent, I want to talk to you. I want you to be in this meeting that we're setting up for this Friday. We have a meeting Friday and we'll have one Saturday also. I need those guys, man. Their voices have been being heard
amongst high school recruiting already. Now it's time to legitimize and create a hub so we can really help our students. The work to the backdoor conversations are no longer are needed anymore. You want me to tell you why? Because we've provided something that has the conversations for you in a professional, respectable manner. It's organized for all these universities to get access to. Is accessible for you to evaluate. You have actual, scouting resources and NIL development resources. We got education there for you. So I appreciate everybody for tapping in. That's a huge announcement for us. Y'all give it up for your boy. First three of the show beginning or first three. Oh, Lord Jesus. Right after, once we get into the intro and stuff. To a certain extent, what's good, everybody? Let's do a roll call. Let's see if we can get this roll call in before I hit this 15-minute mark, man. I appreciate y'all for tapping in today, y'all. I keep clicking this wrong thing, man. I don't know what's going on with the layout today. Oh, God. Look, doing it again. All right, here we go. Let's get to it. AAA family in the chat. Welcome in. It's your boy. I'm pouring my last creamer for my coffee real quick. Let me stir my coffee real quick. And then when I get done stirring my coffee, we're going to crank this doggone roll call up. And then we're going to get into this show. I appreciate y'all for being here again. There's 22 in the chat already on YouTube and 19 likes. Y'all doing y'all jobs, man. Give it up for the YouTube chat. Doing what they supposed to be doing. Everybody clocked in for work this morning, look like on YouTube. That's what I'm talking about. Everybody clocking in and doing their part. Everybody has a job here on the Coach Smook Network. We all eat, man. We all working hard to produce this quality content. Appreciate y'all for the likes. Now, drop in the comments. It's 20 likes on the stream. Drop in the comments right now as I finish stirring up my coffee. And let me know where you watching from. Roll Tide, let me know where you watching from. When I get back, we gonna crank up this roll call, y'all. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Jordan, let's do it, baby. Turn that music up for him. Let's go. Where you watching from? Let's get it. Here we go, roll call. Here we go, roll call. Here we go. Jordan, you ready? You got the applause? I got the applause. You get the names. You get the names. I got the applause. Let's do it. You ready? From the top. This your first one. Dog Sick'em. He said, what's good? Smook, roll tide, my guy. The Kinesis is in the building. Roll tide, the Kinesis. What's up, man? Dougie Fresh is in the building. Roll Tide this morning. Let's go, Zach. Zach is in the building. Somebody tell Zach, wake up. Sully, what's good? Roll Tide, my guy. Sully is in the building. Steven, my guy. Steven's in the building. Roll Tide. Daniel King said, put me in the game. Coach Smook, Roll Tide. The dynasty continues. Oh, we got dynasty talks again. Uh-oh. Peculiar Misfit said, Roll Tide. AAA family, what's good? MJ Rick is in the building. What's good, little sis? Roll Tide. Greg says, good morning, everyone. Roll Tide. The deacon is in the building. The deacon is in the building, everyone. Paleo, please. Paleo, please. Is it Paleo or Paleo, please? Roll Tide. Bama man, what's good? Roll Tide, man. Good to see you, man. Roll Tide. 256 in the building. Dog Sick'em is in the building. What's good, man? Jackson, Mississippi is in the building. Roll Tide. Jonathan Harris. Phoenix City in the building. Phoenix City all over that Bama roster. There's about to be some more up there, too. Cambria, Alabama's in the building. Let's go. Roll Tide. Watching from Honda factory, manufacturer in Alabama. Okay. Send us some of that check. That good check they give y'all. Send us some of that good check they give y'all. Super chat, you know what I'm saying? Donation opportunities, you know what I'm saying? Take advantage. Back to Tennessee. Good morning. What's up, Bama Dave? Good to see you, my brother. Stretch Global is in the building. We're going to put BTA on Indiana. Roll Tide. Man, y'all trying to have the Indiana conversation already? No, I don't want to have the conversation today. Real quick, before we jump into the show, conversation, man. Y'all saw the title. It's Ty Simpson. Has he reawakened the Alabama Crimson Tide with his display of fearlessness, resiliency? I'm going to give him his due, man. I've been able to watch the game twice, all the way through now. I'm going to give Ty his due because he started out piss poor. He started off so trash. And he made a decision, man. You could tell, like, he made it up in his mind, man. He felt this team. And I can appreciate that, man. That's the heart of competitor. That's the guy I want to see. Even with the issues in his mechanics, the fact that he just got relentless, and just like played with no more fear, man. That was the change in the game. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to open the phone lines. We're going to recap the game. We're going to dive into a few hot things, a few hot takeaways from the game that I want to put out there. And then we're going to talk about this Ty Simpson thing. Has he reawakened the Alabama Crimson Tide? If you're ready to get into it, somebody type it in the chat. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook. Let's do this, y'all. I'm ready.
You're talking about Jalen Milroe and the Pips? The perfect weak side linebacker, right? Put him next to the mic.
Not going to take up a lot of time, but I want to say that I'm excited about what.
Okay, forgive me, my brother. What's on your mind?
Oh, I'm good. I'm just still sorry for all the other content creators now that we have this mega star back in our presence.
All right, Chad. It's time to get to it, man. Listen. Today's topic might not be the craziest thing, but it is. It's crazy because now, just last week, we were calling for this young man to get replaced. And I told y'all what needed to happen. And I want to count the plays, guys. I want to count the plays before Ty Simpson actually put us in position to have to be able to score. And I forgot to pull this up. I think I might have closed it out. I thought I had it up. So I want to talk about, there was a claim that I made, right? And I want people to acknowledge this claim. How many plays? And if you all support the content, don't forget, tap the screen on TikTok. Appreciate y'all for pulling up over there. Much love, Antonio Snell, Britt, everybody for dropping the gifts. Hulani. Who else is over there, man? I'm seeing the names pop up as they come up. James Nichols. Appreciate everybody for tapping in over there. Give them a hand right there, Jordan. We appreciate y'all for doing everything that y'all doing over there, man. But tap that screen. Remember to hit the like button. I want y'all to acknowledge something and be honest with me and tell me the truth. Did I say this or not? Because sometimes, I make stuff up in my head, or I might think of some and don't say it on the show and then be like, man, I know I said it. And then I go back to watch it and be like, dang, I didn't say that. But no, I know I said this. And I just want to make sure I'm not crazy. Did I not say Ty will get a total of 20 snaps before the pressure really gets put on him to get pulled? And if you think about the short drives, how many short drives we had until Alabama was in score position, right? The underthrown ball to Latsier Brooks that ended up being caught. Still, that was a man, bump it. I got to make something happen. It's there. I got to make. That was what that play was. That was what that pass was. The confidence wasn't there, but the fear. And fear isn't bad. Sometimes fear needs to be present in order for you to attack, right? You don't attack something that doesn't pose a threat to you. That moment stood between Ty Simpson remaining QB1 and the Alabama Crimson Tide seizing some type of momentum and giving them a fighting chance to get back in this game. And he seized that moment. And that moment in itself, I believe, changed the whole climate of the rest of this season. Not just the game, but the rest of the season. Ty freaking Quavius. And I don't even think that was Ty Quavius that threw that ball. I think that was Ty Quavius coming out of the Tyler shell. That was Ty Quavius. Like, if there was a like a imagery to depict or to give you all, just imagine like what was that show, man? What was that movie? Like the Spider-Man movie when Venom took over, right? You remember he would like be fighting them to take over his body, and they'll be like, mid change, mid form, and then be like arguing. That's what that was. That was Tyler and Tyquavius fighting in that moment, and Tyquavius was like, "Let it go," and Tyler trying to hold back and throw pretty passes. You know, Tyquavius like, "Man, let that mug go." And you saw what happened, gave the opportunity for the receiver to make a play, man, and you saw the momentum change. And so I want to. It's a few plays in that game that I want to highlight a takeaway. But just remember that highlight. I mean that claim that I made. I said 20 snaps, and if you think about it, the first drive was a 3 and out. The second drive was a 3 and out. The third drive had what? And we only had 2 drives in the first quarter. The second drive had an extension, and then the third drive had an extension. I think we scored on the fourth drive. We were close to play number 20. And it was crazy because I was sitting there and I was counting. I think it was 17 or 18 when that play happened to LaShair Brooks. And then after that, it created a lot of momentum. It created just a certain type of belief. The offensive line blocked immaculately throughout the game. 6-man pressures being thrown left and right. A few miscues and breakdowns in communication. The crowd was a factor, right? Ty Simpson and the offensive line both acknowledged that the change on that free blitz to Ty Simpson that come from the backside, that was a miscommunication between them. You can understand that in those moments, right? The screen call was supposed to be pulled to the right. If that's the case, if they were supposed to be going right, if it wasn't supposed to be like a split protection type look, and you're supposed to have an RPO wide receiver now screen type setup, and then your screen was supposed to be rolled to the right, it seems as if though they ran like RPO split on the offensive line, where when you have RPOs to where your offensive line are pulling out into space, the left guard and the tackle on the left side pull, right? They didn't chip or anything. They just free release those defensive linemen. Your offensive line on the right were starting to slide to create the screen for Ryan Williams that came in motion right there out the backfield. So it was a little miscommunication, and you saw that we didn't see that type of miscommunication no more. So there's a lot of things to build off of, but I need to post a poll in the chat, and I want some votes in the chat. We got 45 in the chat. Appreciate y'all for helping us hit our 25 like goal here. We ain't even made it 30 minutes into the show, man, and y'all already have helped us hit our like goal, man. Y'all are freaking awesome. Community, y'all, I don't make me cry. All right, don't make me cry this morning because I got something else that I was supposed to celebrate with y'all, but I gotta wait so the haters can't mess it up. So yeah, but I appreciate y'all for the 25 likes. Is Ty Simpson back? Yes or no? That's simple in the chat. And I'm gonna start with this. I'm gonna have this conversation on this basis. Let me establish this context. When I say back, are we seeing the version of the quarterback that not only is protecting the ball, but and we have not seen Ty Simpson have games where he's just thrown receivers open. Like even during his best time during the season, Ty Simpson wasn't throwing wide receivers open. He wasn't hitting the deep ball at a peak. His confidence was there. His awareness was a lot better. He was getting the ball off quicker in the quick game. Do we have Ty back in that facet, or do we have the next version of Ty Simpson? Because usually what happens after players experience slumps, especially quarterbacks, after they experience slumps like Ty Simpson experienced, you see sort of like the Gunnar Stockton, Carson Beck, who else? What was the mailman out there for doggone Georgia for them years? I forget the mailman, the walk-on guy. I forget his name. Whatever his name is. One of them national championships. Not Carson Beck, but him. You see those type of progressions. You see those guys hit slumps. They're playing on good teams with a lot of skills around them. And they come in. Stetson Bennett. There you go. Stetson Bennett. They come in and they have like a good time where they look like they could do the job. But then when defenses and coordinators start to bring different looks and force them past that comfortable level, you see them kind of hit a peak or they excel through it. Well, Ty Simpson didn't necessarily excel through it. He had the defense was a big help to him. You didn't see our offense thriving and scoring 40 points a game, that type of thing. Now, if you do add in the fact that he's able to take care of the ball, we're seeing more efficient passing, better decision making. The pocket awareness from the second quarter and the first drive in the third quarter to the second drive in the third quarter through the rest of the game looked totally different. It affected the game differently. It allowed him to be more of a threat in the offensive play calling. Now, nobody's complaining about Ryan Grove's play calling because now when Ty Simpson has a drop back and you rush for aggressively and create a lane for him to take, now you know that he can take that lane and hit and break off 12 to 16 yards on you. So those small things are mattering. And then just the fact that he's let the ball go, those 3 deep balls that he was able to hit in the second half really changed the momentum of how they protected or attacked the passing game. They couldn't send those 6-man pressures anymore because the defensive backs weren't winning, right? And the wide receivers, when you start seeing the ball flying in the air on time, you have a different type of get up. You have a different type of get off when you are taking off the line of scrimmage. You get a little bit more aggressive in trying to catch the ball and help your quarterback out. And that's what we saw because of Ty Simpson's decision to just go ahead and play football. I got the poll in the chat right now. How many votes we got on it? We got 17 votes. Let's get 30 votes on that bad boy, man. Come on. We got 29 likes on the stream. Continue running up. What are some indicators that kind of told me or let me know? Thank you, Britt. Let me check the TikTok chat before I continue real quick. TikTok says, Blueberry, hey, Naya, look at you, Britt. Look at you. Why you do that, Britt? You could have let me stay distracted. Oh, my baby is in the chat over there on TikTok. Y'all want to see me lose it, man. Let my kids show up and be like cheering dad on or be happy to see dad. Let them show up. Like I gotta practice that. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. I gotta practice that. I haven't had the kids come see your dad at work feel in some years since I got in the military. You know, my other jobs, they weren't like family friendly work environments. Couldn't have my kids coming to see me at the prison when I was working at the prison and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I worked in the school system and football, you know, when I was coaching football, that was fun, but nothing like this, man. Hey, baby, my baby over there in the chat, man. Y'all give it up for my baby over there on the TikTok chat. Yeah, I'm trying to help her get her TikTok set up so she can go ahead and be TikTok famous. My baby want to be TikTok famous. She don't want to be famous. She just a very bubbly child, man, a bright young child, and she ain't into all of the new update stuff. She just an innocent baby. And everybody say that about their children, but I truly love my babies, man. They doing good. I'm so proud of them and their mothers and how they holding this thing down. This life continues to life us, man. We thriving in this thing, though. God got us, baby. Appreciate y'all for giving me my moment. But let's get into this conversation, man. Here we go. Britt, I'm gonna get you too. You shouldn't have did that. I'm gonna get you, Britt. That's she got me with that one. Gonna text the phone. I said, what Red talking about? Gonna text me. Okay. All right, little Red. All right, chat. Where was I going? All right, so the few key takeaways from this game that let me know that kind of Ty Simpson is kind of starting to feel this thing out, right? To feel this thing, not just him, but the team. Him filling it out creates a feel for the team. So there was the second down and nine, the second play of the game. And this is how I know Ty makes me know that he's not just trying to get by. He wants to get over this hump. He wanted to get out of that rut that he was in. Second down, 9, right? RPO read. You have a 5-man box. There's not even an overhang in the box at this point, Ty Simpson. You got a 5-man box. It looks like a base alignment against your trip set, right? You get the read option look with Daniel Hill. You just gave the ball to Daniel Hill on first down. He gained 1 yard. Now we're in the exchange area. And I think I have a screenshot of this. Let me see if I got this screenshot and I'll pull it up. It's not a video, so I should be able to pull it up. Yeah, this is it right here. That's crazy. Let me see. All right, it's plays like this in this moment that I know Ty Simpson wants to do his best to put his team on his back. He wants to step up. He wants to make a play. But when you pressing and your mindset is not allowing the game to come to you, you make bad reads. And luckily, right, this didn't result in a negative play, but it was a forced play that you can tell, like, he wants to get out of this rut, man. He's pressing to get out of this rut. And you just want the best for this situation when you see things like this. And this is post game, right? I'm recognizing this and understanding this as I'm rewatching the film for the first time, right? This is the second play of the game. This is the front that he could have handed the ball to Daniel Hill against, right? He could have handed the ball to Daniel Hill right up here. I don't know if y'all can see the mouse, but he could have handed that ball right here to Daniel Hill. And this is what Daniel Hill would have been running against. This is the box. This is the box. Even if you barely get, if you get a chip with Caleb Edwards, you know, you got Caden Proctor climbing to the next level. You got Cam Dewberry locked up with his man. You got to make that right cut and read. Parker Brailsford is helping Book and Formby. They're washing that guy out. You got the linebacker already leaning to the outside of the tackle box, right? Prepare. Like, Daniel Hill gets this ball. That's a straight, that's not even a jump cut. That's a plant your foot in the ground. And you're hitting that A gap between, that's a B gap from the snap, if you be honest. That's the B gap between Dewberry and Proctor. You explode through that B gap. Proctor's probably going to hit that linebacker coming. It's one-on-one. Daniel Hill with this safety. That's at least 15 yards, chat. Look at where the ball could be getting handoff from. You kind of 5, 10, 15, 20, maybe 25 yards before he actually has to fight somebody off of, man. Could be dragging somebody. That's the second down. This is why when everybody was talking about the offensive line isn't blocking and doing things and Ryan Grubb isn't helping, well, you know what? This is a quarterback decision play. I need my quarterback to hand this ball off, make the job easier on you. This is your opportunity to establish the run game against a defense that holds the run great. Ty, your box red. It was a light box. Hand this ball off. There's no reason to force any passes. Now, on the bright side of things, you do force a pass out there to Isaiah Horton, and he gains 3 yards. Now you're in 3rd and 6. Right? But it wasn't the best play. You hand that ball off to Daniel Hill, you still might, you know what? He might trip up. He might not attack the pocket. But guess what this says? This tells Brett Venables and his defensive coordinator and the defensive staff, oh my God, did you see that hole? We can't leave that open again like that. We get this alignment. We got to add one to the box. And now when you get one added to the box, you get a 7 in the box or you get 6 in the box, you really can look out to your boundary and check your leverages. Right? Because you had twins left and you had an ISO out to your right. That's why they're able to spread them out like this and keep a light box. So that's one example, right? And it wasn't just offensively, it was defensively too. I can't put the play on the screen, but there was a play. There was a play in the first half on the second drive, right, for the defense. John Mateer. There is I think it's third and four on the second drive. And they have the H-back split, right? They have the H-back split twins, H-back split out of the pistol. And you get the wheel route from the H-back. You get the crosser from the 2 receiver on the strong side. Number 1 receiver runs a goal ball. You run a deep crosser with the number 2 receiver, the slot receiver, and the tight end is running a wheel, and the running back out of the backfield is basically running like an attack route instead of like a angle or a Texas route. Is like an attack. He's just releasing out the backfield, kind of wheelish, and he's attacking whichever defender is right over the tackle. We call that an attack route. Right, and he tries to beat him, whether it's inside or out. He gets a read, route. And then your wide receiver on the ISO side, he's running something to the boundary to try to pull the backside corner out of space. So this particular play, though, the running back, he attacks the linebacker and he breaks off to the weak side, which occupies backside corner. Safety is playing up top. Bray Hubbard rolled with one of the plays, and the backside corner rolled with the number 2 crosser. The thing that saved that play is the pass rush. Keon Keeley saved that play. And I want to give 31 his shout out. 31 played such a significant role in the pass rush. I think he's proven that with LT Overton going, he deserves a majority of those snaps. Now, Jordan Renard did a great job on containment this game. I will say this. 11 has done a lot better. The more reps he's getting, I remember a few games early in the season, we talked about him getting thrown around, getting tossed around, not using his hands properly, letting guys get up into his bodies and, being able – you can't fight away from a hold if you chest to chest with the offensive lineman. You allow them to lock in, and now you can't push away. Those guys got strong grip, strong hands. You got to keep that's the point of getting your hands on the offensive lineman and extending. And those guys up front are doing a great job. London Simmons, Jordan Hill, Jordan Renard, Justin Hill, Edric Hill, just all those guys up front. Asaya Faga might be buying himself some more reps. Him and London Simmons and Tim Keenan, that interior rotation, I wouldn't mind just rotating them every down. Those guys are doing crazy. But the bandit position with LT Overton being down has been way more than productive. And I think Yanzi Pierre has found a home at the bandit spot. He's athletic enough. He's strong enough to play that or be an every down bandit, even though he's not the size that you want. I think Pierre is about 250, 245, 250, 6'5", 6'4", 245, 250. The guys at that position are about 275, 280. Same height, about 275, 280. More of your traditional defensive end build. So seeing those guys rotate there and have the success and create the pass rush, we were getting some good push off of 4-man pressures up front. 3-man pressures we're doing good this game. A lot of people, I didn't hear no complaining about the 3-man fronts this game. I told y'all Quay Russaw was setting the tone, being able to hover as that wolf linebacker and give you that third linebacker asset on the field to be in the mesh on the second level, right? Having your 5 DBs being able to support from the true second level, because one doesn't have to play linebacker, is great when you're able to go 3-man fronts, still 4-2-5, right, alignment, but you're walking your guy up, you're letting that wolf guy stand up, and then he's basically become either the Sam or the weak in your 3 linebacker core. So it's a good thing to see this defense thriving. But a key takeaway was John Mateer had the opportunity to hit that crosser. He missed on it. But you can see in that moment, Deontay Lawson was dropping back in coverage. Alabama only sent 4. They dropped 7 in the coverage. And the way that the concept was, it made the safety and the linebacker, the front side corner, strong side corner, and the safety on the front side, it makes them pick between the vertical that's releasing and the deep crosser, and also the wheel route. So if the corner bites on that deep crosser from the number 1 receiver too early, right, then the wheel route is opening up right behind them. And if they don't pass everything through in the middle between the Mike linebacker, the strong side linebacker that's dropping in coverage, and that top side safety, if they don't pass that through, your crosser that's coming across the middle is wide open, and the seam, the wheel route up the seam, right? So there's the release route on the boundary is something you got to pay attention to. That concept can catch a base cover 2 and kill it, right? Or if you're rolling a cover 3 on the back end and guys are rolling to the strength or to the weak side, because that's basically what they almost caught us in. So you see Deontay Lawson trying to pass it off to Keon Sabb for him to, stop at this point, this midpoint, plant your foot and get depth. Like, plant your feet, open up and get depth so you can see the quarterback's eyes. We were able to disrupt that play because of that late communication. And later on in the game, it proved it almost created us another turnover our second turnover. That pass that John Mateer hit over Deontay Lawson's head, right over his head for the touchdown, that had to be a perfect throw because that was the same type of concept thrown at them, and the defense played it perfectly. If Lawson doesn't slip, or if he is in a half step late, whichever one it was, I think he slipped, and his eyes were in the wrong spot at first, and he kind of snapped back in the right spot. I think Deontay Lawson realized what was happening and tried to self-correct, like recorrect himself, and that slip happened, and you see how close he was to tipping that ball or intercepting it when John Mateer made that pass. So great play by the team, man. Okay. All right, y'all. So that's something that I wanted to highlight. Just the takeaways of guys making. So we talked about the Ty Simpson play where he should have handed it off. So if you go look back in the game, there were two plays in particular in the second quarter where I was like, okay, he's understanding, he's seeing now. I want to believe that maybe Kalen DeBoer on the sideline told him, Ty, we get light box. I just want you to hand it off. And that's probably why we didn't see the handoffs to the quarterback. Everybody that thinks they know the game, right, or that knows the game of football, I want y'all to go back and look at how many times there were at least 7 guys within 3 to 4 yards of the tackle box. I'll say this, within 1 to 3 yards of the tackle box every time we lined up in 12 personnel, 11 personnel. Anytime we had from this play on where Ty missed out in the second quarter, where he missed out on handing the ball off, from this play on, anytime we had 11, 12 personnel when the tight end was on the line of scrimmage, they did not give us a light box. And y'all remember, I made this sentiment, I made this argument during the game. I said, can we keep it simple for Ty Simpson? Part of keeping it simple is saying, hey, if you get a box, if you get a heavy box, you're throwing it. If you get a light box, you're handing it off. Simple as that. You can work around it. Now, can a defensive coordinator set you up and try to counter off of that? Yes. But then you kind of get in the same situation that Kane Womack's approach was last year. We're going to take this one thing from you, and we're going to contain this until it presents an opportunity for us. So we'll take your deep ball away from you. We'll drop back in coverage, and we want you to try to run on us. And we think we are good enough in our box, in our 5-6 man fronts, our 6-man boxes, that we can contain your run game. We think our second level and third level run support is that good that we will drop 7 every time. We will have 6 in the box and we will drop 7 every time. That's what Kane Womack's approach had to be last year. And then you find your spots, and when you take advantage of those opportunities, now you can apply pressure. You can start being the assertive one as far as the defensive side of the ball. So I look at Ty's decision-making, the adjustments that he made. He saw the heavy box, which was majority of the game. I want to say about 70% of the game. You saw 6 or 7 within 1 to 3 yards of the line of scrimmage in the tackle box, right? And that entails him to go ahead and pass the ball. And to be honest, man, the fact that the protection stood up and was able to communicate a lot better in the in the third quarter, it showed what happens when Ty really just goes through his progressions, not take his time, but really is assertive in his progressions. Like identifying things, hurry up and getting the snap off, not giving them a chance to adjust and design or disguise their coverage on the back end played a big role. All right, and my final takeaway from this game, and then we're going to get into the phone lines because I'm ready to hear y'all, man. We at the 45-minute mark. My final takeaway from this game, the huge takeaway from it is this team, not only did Ty waking up in that moment, and I'll tell you the moment where I feel like y'all can comment and let me know when y'all feel like Ty, the moment came for him. I don't think the pass to Latia Brooks was the waking up moment. I think when Ty put his foot in the ground, and we were already up at this point, he had already kind of the awakening moment was when Ty put his foot in the ground. And if you look at the intentionalness on that scramble, it wasn't a question scramble. It wasn't an unsure scramble. This was a I'm doing everything to win scramble. right? And man, that was the moment where I think Ty really, really woke up. He woke up. Tyquavius is reemerged, and we have Tyquavius back. Everybody welcome Tyquavius back to the Crimson Tide. Give him a hand, Jordan. Give Tyquavius a hand. Yeah, man. Tyquavius is back, y'all. Y'all welcome Tyquavius back to the family. It's good to have you back, Tyquavius. So we're gonna get into the phone lines, man, and just go. We're gonna kind of just dialogue about the takeaways from the game. I kind of highlighted some key things, some three things, and y'all know this is the prep week, so we have some schedule. We're gonna announce, the schedule for practice and everything this week, and the press conference. I want to let y'all see the presser and via Zoom at 12:15. So yeah, we'll have the Zoom today at 12:15 Central Standard Time. Coach DeBoer will be available for 30 minutes today. So members, if y'all want to be in live on that, to hear that live, y'all already know what time it is. So get ready to tap in for that later on today. Phone line is going to be open here. The topic of conversation for the phone line is Ty Simpson awake? Has he been awakened? Did that 17-point deficit finally shake him to the point where it was a certain type of fear that if I don't shake back now, this could be like, that could have been Ty's career at Alabama. If he didn't shake back in that moment, that could have been Ty's career. And thankfully, like I said, y'all, what I want to happen, I wanted to start Keelan Russell, right? I wanted to go out with some new energy. I wanted to go out with a spark. But what I believed would happen and what I said would happen if he just fought through it, literally happened. 20 plays. That man, I want to say that was play number 16 or 17. I said it on stream, and I can't find it because the stream is so long. But I said that was either play number 16 or 17. If anybody could find me the Zach or anybody, one of my mods can find me the link so that it can it's like drive by drive, play by play, and go to that play. Find the play is definitely in the second part of the second quarter. So second quarter, and it had to be on the third drive, second drive of the second quarter. Has to be the pass to Latair Brooks. That one is not the game changer. That wasn't the moment he woke up, but that was the moment where it was probably around 20 plays, and that's when he said, that's when I believe he kind of took a chance, and that started the turnaround. OU was a 2-hump jump. Oh boy, them boys. Hey, that was a good game, man. Anybody talking trash to OU fans is crazy. That was a good game. And then the fact that game, it could have went both ways. Like, we could have had more turnovers. They could have had more points, right? It was crazy. When he ran for like 8 yards, I just knew Ty was comfortable then. No, it was more than 8 yards. It was like a 12-yard game, man. He got a first down. It was a 12-yard game. Before he took off on that run, I think Ty had like negative 44 total rushing yards for the game. Negative 44 total. B-Rob in the chat today. Hopefully we can get you on the phone line, man. Hopefully we can get you on the phone line. What's up, Eddie? What's up, Eddie? Good to see my boy Eddie. Give him a hand clap over there in the YouTube chat. The TikTok chat. Hey, and if you're on any other platforms, man, make sure y'all check in with a reaction. We got 328 total between all platforms, 283 on Twitter. Give him a hand clap. Let's go. 44 over here on YouTube. We got one on Twitch. Hopefully that's my little sister, Shrimp. Shrimp says she gonna help me get some followers on Twitch, y'all. I don't know how to grow my Twitch. Y'all gotta help me grow on Twitch. We're gonna start the gaming content on Twitch in the off season, but that's gonna be far and few because we're gonna be recruiting. We're gonna be doing scouting and recruiting. We're gonna be connecting with a lot of high schools. Y'all help your boys out, man. But y'all get ready for this calling segment here on the Coach Smook Network. And we want to first, before we get into the calling segment, we want to give y'all the opportunity to become a member of the AAA family. If you're not a member, get that wristband. Join the AAA family. Support the network by becoming a member. We have probably the cheapest memberships on YouTube. Most people laugh at us with our memberships. They be like, man, you giving away free information for that price. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Mr. EW on YouTube. Oh, that's Mr. Eddie. Tap in, Mr. Eddie. Let me see where you at. We want to get you on the screen, my brother. Hey, what I want to say is this, man. Take an opportunity to become a member of the AAA family, but it's about to get better. It's about to get better because of Got One. I haven't finished our infomercial yet, but Got One is a brand new recruiting app. This is a recruiting database that is helping the high school recruiting services. All the things that, and parents, if you end up watching this, if you see this live or you see it post live, and you know I've been working with you and we've been doing things to help get your son, your athlete to the next level, right? This app is a hub for us now. We are about to change the game when it comes to recruiting. And see, when you've done work in this industry and you kind of have let your work do the talking for itself instead of saying who you know and who you talk to or who you've been seen with, when you've done the work, it speaks for itself. You know, I think every athlete that I have dealt with since launching Check 'em Out Coach almost 2 years ago now, every athlete that I've dealt with, but maybe two that didn't finish school or didn't take their opportunities at the next level, they've been given opportunities to play at the next level, whether it was JUCO, D2, D3, NAIA, D1 AA, or D1. Every athlete that I've put on this platform. And so now that we have a system and a pipeline, and we will be sitting down talking with major universities, chat, with this product and presenting this to them, we need your help spreading this. So AI clip this. Got One app, the new high school recruiting. This platform is going to be the Instagram for recruiting. And I ain't just talk about show business. We're talking about actually getting in front of scouts and a community of people that will help you and your athlete excel at the next level. We'll be bringing that, launching that. January 1st will be the full launch, but we're already operating. So I have a special that I'll be launching tomorrow for my services through the app. But to sign up for it, we're looking for scouts. If you think you want to scout, you want to help kids get to the next level, we have an evaluation process that we're putting out there to certify scouts. But if you want to put your work out there and help kids, and if you already been helping kids, but you haven't had a system set up, this is for you to help them. This is a way for you to help them. Tap in with me, jump in the Discord, jump in my DMs on Instagram and Twitter. We get you on the team. We need scouts. We're trying to have 50 scouts by the end of January. Right now, I think we have 7, and this is 3 days up and running. Everybody's seeing the ability for this thing to grow, right? And they're seeing how this can help. Now, instead of them having to make phone calls, there's an app that helps us do everything and organize it. We create a hub, a database. And we're not limiting how many recruits we truly help. We're not limiting. That's why we need these scouts. A lot of people have a lot of reach. So let's maximize our reach. That's the one big thing going. Then Walk-Ons Tuscaloosa, January 1st. Your boy, Coach Smook and the AAA family, we are planning on making a presence for the Alabama versus Indiana playoff game in the Walk-Ons in Tuscaloosa. We'll be having that meeting here soon. So if y'all want to show up and support that, I'm trying to get it to where if we get some solid support of people that say they're going to pull up, I will have a VIP section cut off for the viewing part of the team that's going to be on screen, on camera for the event, right? And then just be a part of the active crowd that's going to be watching the game and have us in the section and stuff. You have to be a member on the YouTube channel to take advantage of it. So what's up, Antoine? Good to see you. And then one more announcement, man. If y'all have not seen it, man, we have Yon Apparel. Yon Apparel is about to put out a special line. Y'all got to take advantage of this. This is going to be something that stylistically for the community, I would love for us to be able to, when we do our community meetup for spring ball next year, I would love for us to take advantage of these apparel pieces that Yon is going to customize to fit towards the Coach Smook Network. It's not going to be anything Coach Smook Network branded, right? But the style is for us, the football fans that support. And y'all take advantage of that. So, and don't forget to check out our merch here on the Coach Smook Network. I'm gonna put that QR code up while we go through our infomercial break. So, Jordan, go ahead and take us to our welcome to the AAA family. Tell people how to join, and then we'll see y'all back right after this. When we get back, the phone line is open, 334-625-1121. Call in, say your name, put me in the game, Coach. We'll get you in the game. Go ahead, Jordan, take us out.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link, it'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
When you see me in the streets, holler at me. Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
At Walk-On's Sports Bistro, the games are on, the food's delicious, and here you are always part of the team. Welcome to Walk-On Sports Bistro, where every day is game day. Whether it's a post-win celebration, drinks after work, or taking the fam for some made-from-scratch favorites, Walk-On's is your go-to for good times, craft beer and cocktails, and bold flavors for fans of all ages. From melty mozzarella logs to Hall of Fame level burgers. Stop by today or order online or in the app. Walk-On's Sports Bistro. Game on.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook. Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Put me in a game, Coach Smook. 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 Put me in a game, Coach Smook.
Like, share, subscribe. You know we keep it live.
Sir, give it up, man. I'm out here tripping out on my junior producer, my junior on-screen producer, Jordan, back here with the smooth screen transitions. Boy, you look like me up here, man. Look, make your big brother proud, man. Y'all give it up for my producers, on-screen producers in the back chat. They are doing a fabulous job just helping us get this production up. 334-625-1121. That's the phone number. Call in, say your name, and put me in the game, Coach Smook, and we'll get you on the phone line, get you heard here on the show this morning. Appreciate y'all for the likes on the stream, man. How many we sitting at right now? I thought I looked at them. We sitting at 43 likes on the stream. Appreciate y'all for the support, man. Give them a hand clap. And we got a first call on the line. Let's see what it is.
Call from Zach Willie.
Yo, Zach, what's up, man? You in the game with Coach Smook. Talk to me, man. Y'all give it up for him.
What's good, Coach Smook and my AAA family? How are y'all doing this morning?
Man, we doing good, Zach. How you feeling this morning, brother?
I'm feeling good, Coach. I'm excited. You know, Ty really took a step forward, you know, and was able to redeem himself, so to speak. Did he still have some questionable balls? Of course, but still him able to gain that confidence back and be able to just play loose and free for 2.5 quarters, it re-energized the defense because you could really see the defense struggling in that first quarter and a half. You know, and so go on somewhere, Dad. You're distracting me. I'm sorry, Coach. My dad was over here being
Mike,
distracted.
we're locked in, Mike. You better leave us alone, Mike. Tell Pops I said what's up, man.
I will. But yeah, dadgummit, Dad, you made me lose my train of thought.
y'all, I wish y'all could have seen Zach's dad when he was interacting with us when he dropped him off last year. It felt so good to know that he felt safe, leaving his son with us. But man, he was definitely happy to see us having fun. He was amping us up. So I can just imagine him and Zach probably having some father-son moments this morning. It's getting close to holiday time. Zach, but yeah, man, Ty, his moments, man. You were just kind of talking about, you could tell that, he hadn't, I won't say that he's all the way comfortable, but I do think that he has made up in his mind to just play football.
Right. And I agree with you, Coach. He ain't 100% back, but he has taken that step forward to show us that he made it up in his mind that he's not going to overthink things.
Yeah. And not even that, Zach. Not even just that, but just like, if I'm overthinking it, it's because I have to, right? He used his feet to make plays. He didn't get stuck in the pocket. He didn't just stand flat in the pocket a lot of times in that second half. Like it was a different type of playing for him. And I think to kind of just help this conversation along, Zach, I think that's the best defense in the playoffs that we're going to see.
Right. And I agree with you. Because the two defenses that claim to be better, Indiana and Ohio State, haven't been tested. So we don't really know what they're good at, what their struggles are, what their weaknesses are. So, and in a way, it's beneficial to them in one standpoint, but also hurts them because they don't know what they need to fix to be able to stop an Alabama, Georgia, Ole Miss, a team that has gone through a gauntlet of a schedule and has been tested, and so where is that going to come back to bite them in the butt? Or are they going to be able to go through the adversity and prevail? We don't know yet. We'll have to wait and see.
And I want to highlight something. Somebody said Brooks' effort on that play was the spark. I get that. I get that. I just, for the team, I think everybody else around Ty really was the reason why this team had the type of effects it had. And before we continue, man, shout out to my guy Eddie for a direct donation on the Cash App. I usually don't have these, so it kind of scared me. I was picking up the phone to look up some data, and we get a freaking direct donation from my guy Eddie, man, supporting the Coach Smook Network. Give it up for him, Jordan. Yeah, $5 super chat from my guy Eddie. Roll Tide to Eddie in the chat, man, and that's a direct donation, not super chat. Hey, Square Business, what's good, man? Square Biz, I need you to come on for this week, chat. Something special I want to do Wednesday night. And I know it's Christmas Eve, but I want to open up the panel for fan debates. I want to have all you fans that go at it in the chat, and it's all in good fun. It's all out of respect. I want to open up the panel. We're going to do matchups, right? And as you all have conversations and we see disagreements in the chat of different thoughts, I'm bringing you on screen. You don't have to get on camera if you don't want to, but I do want y'all to. We want to have a community night, community debate night. We want to start opening the floor for people to get on instead of just getting on the phone lines. I want my people to be heard. I want my people to be seen too. You get what I'm saying? Y'all are literally a part of the growth of this content. So give it up for yourselves. Y'all conversation in the chat has done it. Zach, we at the 2-minute mark for conversation. I want to ask you this.
All right.
I want to ask you this. And people they highlight the Brooks play, but I think there were things that happened around Ty Simpson that made the game, but him stepping up and doing his part and not being scared was the key. And then my focus is not just what woke the team up, but what Ty did to wake the team up. You get what I'm saying? Not just what woke the team up, but what Ty did. And I think him just giving the receivers a better chance at the ball, it put it all on the receivers this game. I will say this. Ty threw maybe 2 questionable passes all game, and one of them that was questionable was still catchable, and that was the pass to Isaiah Horton on that third down on the first drive when he, the DB was kind of on him. It wasn't the PI one. I'm talking about the one where Horton went low, Ty threw it low. I think Sully was fussing at him at first, or Thad. One of them was fussing at him for throwing it in the dirt. I was like, nah, he had it in his hip. I mean, he had it in his gut. He went down to get them. We had to be low and away to keep it away from the defender. It was the right pass. So what moment, Zach, as we get ready to close out, do you think really changed it for Ty, in your opinion?
It's a Brooks play, but not the one where not the first completion to Brooks, but the touchdown one to Brooks on 4th and 2, where he threw it to Brooks, and Brooks broke 3 tackles and went in and scored our first touchdown. That's what I believe really changed the momentum that allowed Ty to really settle into the game, the team to settle into the game. And I'll even say this, what really broke it for Oklahoma was Xavier Brown's pick 6.
As always.
And I seen why Mateer threw the pass, that pass, and we confused him, which was a good thing. But if the way Mateer threw it, if the wide receiver sat there, and it wouldn't have been a pick 6, it still probably would have been an interception, or at the very least a pass breakup. But it wouldn't have been as big of a play as it was if the receiver just sat where Mateer threw it.
100%.
But yeah, roll Tide, Coach Smook, roll Tide, my AAA family. Love you guys, and I'll holler at y'all later.
100%, Zach. Roll Tide, man. Y'all give it up for my guy, Zach. We got another call on the line.
Call from.
It's Mike.
Yo, Mike, you in the game, man. Listen, I am glad that I got my automated messages fixed, because now I can see who's actually paying attention to them, and I can reply to them and give them a better time gauge to call back in. So appreciate you for calling in, Mike. Y'all give it up for Mike in the chat one more time, man. Mike, question and topic of the day. Topic of the day, man. Topic of the day is Ty Simpson. Has he been awakened? Has Ty Quavius been awakened? Are we seeing the complete version of this young man that's needed to carry us to a national championship?
Okay, you played sports, and your confidence has a lot to do with your performance.
Look good, play good.
He got his swag back, and when you get your swag back, you get your confidence back. I like that play that Brooks did, torpedoing into the end zone.
Yeah, they call it.
Your teammate,
look, Mike, they corrected me. They said it was the corkscrew.
they feed off that extra effort, that fire, that tenacity. That kid was not going to be denied, and that just spills over to your team. And I think that was what got us going. Is Ty back? I feel that he is. And I have a feeling he's going to cook Indiana. If you're a competitor, which we know he is, he's going to go up against the Heisman Trophy winner. If that doesn't have his juices going, wanting to show out to the national audience, to NFL scouts, to himself, more importantly, I'm telling you, man, that clean pocket, 17 out of 21, we know what he can do. And, you know, it's so easy for us to sit back and watch the TV and be critical and like, why'd you do that? Man, when these big old dudes are coming after you and they're all fast and they're all good, it's easier said than done. I think, and I love this national media. They are all on Indiana. They are on them. We're not getting a chance. I think we're going to do it. I really do. I'm feeling good.
I say this. Something that we've all said when it came to Ty Simpson going into this game. And anybody that takes my evaluation of giving up or as giving up on Ty Simpson, you didn't listen to me. People tried to push this narrative that I've been against Ty Simpson. No. The QB that I expect him to be, he has not been. He has not been up until that second drive in the third quarter. I mean, he made the pass to Lacia Brooks in the second quarter. That was the second drive in the second quarter. But I mean, that drive, he still didn't look confident. It's like he was leaning on his guys, like, guys, I'm trying. Like, but he got confident once he got that completion, that deep ball to Lacia. I mean, that deep ball to Jeremy Bernard. Once that one was completed, then he hit Cuevas on one underneath before Cuevas was out for the rest of the game. Then just with seeing those guys, Isaiah Horton was working for him. And like you said, the pocket was clean. Anytime you can go get off 21 passes with a clean pocket, you got pressured 7 times. How many total passes did we take? 28 in the game?
Yeah.
He went 19 to 28. So if you got a clean pocket on 21, you got pressured 7 times. Like, come on, man. Like, the numbers start adding up, and the narratives that people kept trying to push. I wish I could go back and talk about those numbers. Like, how many incomplete passes on clean pockets had Ty thrown during that stretch? But you saw what he did when he processes it, everything in a clean pocket. What moment would you say was the game changer moment for Ty Simpson? Not for Alabama, but for Ty Simpson. What moment in the game would you say, okay, he looked like he wants to be here again?
All right. So that throw to Isaiah Horton, that was an absolute dime over the shoulder. When you have your confidence, you feel like you can make just about any throw. And that was not an easy throw. And it was absolutely perfect. That kind of told me our guy's back. He can make the throws. He's got I'm telling you, on the opposite 180-degree turn, when you talk about confidence, look at our guy, Ryan Williams. Exact opposite. The poor kid's got more talent than just about anybody on that field. Confidence, no confidence. We got to get that guy back too. But I think that throw to Isaiah Horton, brother, I mean, that was NFL caliber. It was beautiful. That told me.
That one to him, the one to Jeremy Bernard, even the one to Lacia Brooks, you know, the second one where he actually hit him in the end zone. And you know what? We're going to talk about wide receivers tomorrow, right? We're going to talk about it on the show tomorrow. But as good of a game as these guys had, I see a problem with our wide receiver core. That if we play against a secondary like Ohio State, guys that are fast and physical, like that can really be in phase, all that bobbling to catch and not trying to use your hands to catch the ball, that can create some problems for us. And it doesn't matter how good or how, in phase Ty Simpson is, how good he's feeling. If you're not catching the ball the first time and using your hands, you're going to see some issues on that field, and it's going to hurt the team in the long run.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. I mean, made good catches this game, great catches throughout this game, but go look at even the Lacia Brooks touchdown. He didn't use his hands. It's like he caught it off his shoulder almost, right?
Yeah.
The Isaiah Horton big catch, that one wasn't a hands catch. He dropped one because he didn't, try to secure it with his hands. Same thing with Jeremy Bernard. Jeremy Bernard had to use his hands when he had the pro throw 2.0, the Tyron pro throw 2.0 catch, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, just got to see some consistency in that area. A team, somebody in that room that does showcase great hands and uses their hands every chance they get. Rico Scott, Cole Adams, we know has had great hands in the past. The tight ends have been using their hands very well. So want to see these receivers using their hands a lot more. Final thoughts, Mike, as we get ready to open this phone line back up.
All right, I'm going to turn it to special teams. We got dangerously close to having a punt block, and the defender from Oklahoma was almost shocked that he didn't get it. I'm hoping we're working on our timing, getting those punts off just a little bit quicker, because I'm telling you, we came within an inch of the dynamics of that game turning to the worst, because it was in our territory. It seems like he's just taking a little bit too much deliberate time to get that punt off. I'm not sure what's going on there. But and then Salty, special teams, unbelievable. That kid, I've got all kinds of confidence in him right now.
Man, listen, brother. I'm telling you right now, with this team and the way that the momentum has shifted for what these guys are doing, if anybody wants an immediate reference to the type of feel around this team, just flip the page back 1 year to Ohio State. This is literally how Ohio State came into the playoffs. Everybody doubting if they were legit because of the struggles they had. They lost to Michigan. They had lost to whoever else they lost to earlier in the season, right? Coming into the playoffs. Everybody kind of forgot about them. No, they weren't doing anything spectacular. Their numbers wasn't crazy. They had a one-star player that was bringing in all the attention, and then the guy on defense, Caleb Downs and Jeremiah Smith wasn't stored. And then they came in as a team, and they started to execute, and now all of a sudden the offensive line is great. They're balanced in their play calling and all that. So we're going to see. We're going to see. Appreciate you for calling in, big bro, Mike, and roll time, my brother.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, sir. All right, y'all, we got another call on the line, 251.
Cindy, put me in the game, coach.
Yo, Cindy in the game with Coach Smook. Talk to me. Y'all give it up for Cindy. What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
Oh, nothing. I'm just working. How are you?
I'm good. Look, I'm trying to work too, Cindy. I'm trying to get like you and be working. These days, this thing isn't a hobby anymore. These days, it's a real job. Like, I'll get off of here and my back hurts sometimes. Cindy, my back hurt.
I'm looking forward to the holidays so we can get a few days off.
You know what, Cindy? I said that, and I always say I'm going to take some days off, and I end up talking to y'all some type of way on these doggone cameras and these devices. I don't know what it is. Y'all done became my family, though, so my work is fun. So what's that?
I said, I think the AAA family would understand.
Yeah, they look, they don't mind when I'm working. Look, they don't care about my life. They just want me to work all the time. It's okay. I don't mind. This is my life right now, But Cindy, your boy, our boy, Ty Quavis is back. Seems like he done woke up. Do you feel like Ty Simpson, the quarterback that showcased, national championship QB leader type caliber, do you feel like he's back? And then just to kind of keep the conversation going, what moment in the game or what moments kind of started getting your confidence, if you have that confidence in him? What moments led to that?
I did. I was afraid that he had the deer in the headlights look to start with.
Mm-hmm.
And and then it looked like he got a little bit more confident after the defense shut him out a couple of times in a row, and then and that dime he threw to Lottie was good. I think it kind of boosted his confidence a little bit, and then the pick six just kind of I just knew. I'm like, we got this now. The defense has been playing good all year.
Facts. And you know what else, Cindy? I say this.
I was replying to a message just now. Well, a few minutes ago. One of the personnel that works with the staff, the medical staff, they sent me a message Saturday morning, and they were asking me, they were like, do you think people will continue to highlight the narrative about Ty Simpson and the extra protection around his ribs? And I said no, because Alabama won. I said as bad as Ty Simpson started that game, nobody's going to talk about the injuries or anything right now. Right. And that was the point I was making. He's been hurt, right? For probably 4 or 5 weeks now. He's been hurt. The issue hasn't been anything about his injury. It's been inside. It's been the mental. It's been on him. Nobody else. The offensive line has been blocking. Every analyst that talked about the protection at Alabama, as much as I love Austin Brooks, I will say this, film guy, he has to reiterate, and he doesn't have to, but fans need to understand when they support his content, he's not bringing up clips on film to show how great of an offense Alabama or whoever he's breaking down is. He's not showing how great of an offense is. He's showing ways that teams are going to attack their weak points. That's what his film breakdown is. He's showing problems and things and different types of things that work good for it, but also the things that can beat you. And so don't go to him thinking that he's anti-Bama. But you got to also look at the 1,000 of other plays that have happened this season where the O-line is blocked perfectly and Ty just has missed on some things. He finally started hitting on some of those. Cindy, what's your thoughts? Give us your breakdown on everything.
Okay. That's one thing I wanted to call in on, because I know I'll talk receivers for just 1 second. I know you was going to do that tomorrow, but I may not be able to call in tomorrow. Ryan Williams. You know, I'm from Saraland, and I have watched that kid since he was in the 8th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And he was catching with his hands. He caught everything that ever came to him. I know people don't believe me, but I swear it's true. So what I think is going on with him is it's in his head. He got gobsmacked a couple of times, and I know everybody's tired of hearing that he's young, but he is. And he got gobsmacked, and now he's having to try and figure out how to get over whatever's in his head. I don't know, but I'm just asking people not to give up on him, because
I'm not giving up on him, Cindy. I can't say that I'm giving up on him, but I can't trust him. We're at a point in the season.
Well, and I agree, but give him next year.
Oh yeah, of course.
I'm going to be disappointed if he portals out. Y'all just don't understand, because the potential is there. Somebody needs to go around him. He needs a counselor. He needs something.
He needs Jesus.
Yeah, I think he already has that, but I think he needs a counselor.
The thing is too, Cindy, there at some point you can't. A player has to make up in their own mind how they're gonna overcome something. At the end of the day, I think there has been more than enough support and excuses made to give him space to correct himself. I think the thing is, you have to, sometimes the great ones, you have to drop them off in that dark hole and let them find a way out on their own. Because once they do, now they know what it took to get there, and they understand they don't want to experience that again. They don't want to experience that again. So I do, and I keep telling everybody, it's not that I don't think he's not good. I just think for what everybody was trying to make him out to be, I saw it last year, Cindy. I saw a lot of plays, even the big catch against Georgia. If you look at how he made the 2 catches in that game, they weren't clean catches. They were great acrobatic catches, but they were not clean catches in his freshman year. They were, oh my God, game changer. Yes, they were electric, but imagine a team that says, okay, let's let him catch the ball and see how he goes on to it, because he's bobbing. Like, that's all that happened. A lot of people started giving Ryan Williams a lot of those out screens and stuff. And how many fumbles did he have last year? I think it was like 6.
Yeah.
A wide receiver with 6 fumbles is not good, and then
I was going to say, if they value my blood pressure, they won't put him back for for punt returns no more.
Punt return or line them up in the running back in the backfield at running back. What are we doing now? Somebody listen. I'm gonna tell you this, Cindy, and I don't know if you familiar with the reference, but somebody been playing NCAA up there on that Alabama staff because was Ryan Williams not in the gadget position like I be putting him in that gadget position chat in the backfield? somebody on that staff watching my gaming streams and they stole my idea because I swear it's funny. It's funny because when it happened, and I don't know if y'all remember on the live watch party, when I seen it, I said, what the hell is we doing? Why is number 2 in the backfield?
Remember on that play, he started seeing ghosts again and almost fumbled the ball.
Hey, Cindy, that ball snapped and he did not move like the first half second. He did not move. Right? But final thought, Cindy, we got to get the phone lines open back up. My producer's on you. Hey, listen, you see your sister, Mary J, she back there acting up, producing this show, ain't she, Cindy?
Tell Mary J I said hello. It's been a while since I talked to her.
Look, she can hear you. Mary J, your sister said, hey, girl.
Last thought. I actually think we're going to make a run. Everybody thinks I'm crazy, and everybody thinks we're crazy, and you just wait and see. All these teams don't know what it's like to run the schedule we did. Yep. And they can sit there and diss us all they want to, but they ain't run across somebody that physical. And they all call us soft, and they just wrong.
100%.
That's my
100%. Yeah, I'm not gonna write the young man off. I do think he's going to be great. He's going to be a great receiver. He just has to get through this slump.
I can't believe he ain't on it every single day, every single night till midnight. But he needs to be having blisters on his hands. He's using jug machines.
Come on now, come on, Cindy. I'm telling you, I wouldn't have time for nothing else right now. Practice picks back up Tuesday or Wednesday, I believe. I will be out there 3 times a day, 500 catches, not 500 balls, not 500 jugs, 500 catches a day. That's at least an hour and a half, 2 hours of jugs, So that, and you're not straining yourself. That's just getting that feel, man. Catch the ball so many times that when you go to pick up a fork, you're putting both hands up and having to remind yourself you're picking up a fork. You get what I'm saying?
I thought he had conversations with Smitty and some of those other guys. It don't seem like it.
Well, you know what, Cindy, to kind of kill this argument that people keep trying to throw in our face to make excuses for him about Julio Jones' sophomore slump. Yeah, Julio Jones had a sophomore slump, but at that point in time, Julio Jones, we're talking about weeks, games 17, 18, 19, and 20 for Julio. Not 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Like, he had a 4-game stretch where that was the most drops he had during his career. Total drops in his career, Julio only has 24 in the 3 years of his time at Alabama. Ryan Williams has been at Alabama for 2 seasons already, y'all. Last year he had 14. This year he's leading the team in drops, I think, with 12.
You think he just got egg on his face because he was on the NCAA game and all this kind of
It might be that curse. I plead the blood of Jesus over his life right now, and we rebuke all that NCAA curse stuff and all that other stuff. Ryan Williams gonna make a return. You know what? It's funny because I was one of the first media guys to take a picture with Ryan Williams at that Tennessee basketball game when I first got in town before he even committed. And people was joking. I was like, man, why you biting your lip? I really wasn't biting my lip. I had just bit a hot dog and I was trying to, it was funny. And he kind of shook me up a little bit. But when I talked to him that night, I said, man, you're gonna have to stick with it. You're gonna have to fight through some adversity, but you're gonna be great. You built for it. And I think this is kind of what God was, allowing me to feel when I watched him. I've been hard on his process because people have mounted this pressure up against him. And I don't want him to think that everybody's for the facade. I want to be for the Ryan Williams, like you watch grow up. The one that's going to go out there and work it. You know what I'm saying?
So I know what kind of pressure he's under.
Facts.
Just stop. Let's see what he is. He'll be all right. But
Facts.
Anyway.
All right, Cindy.
I want y'all all to have a very Merry Christmas, and may God's light shine upon all of you.
100%. Thank you, Cindy, and God bless you. Roll Tide.
All right, chat. Let's get into this. Let's get into the comments real quick. Jordan, scroll up a little bit. Let's get some comments. Everything should be about Ty Simpson, just about. So let's find some good stuff we can comment about. Phone line is still open, 334-625-1121. We got about 15 minutes left. 15 minutes left on the phone line. That was the third call of the day, right? Third call. We got time for two more calls. We want to get 5 phone calls on the line. Give me some comments, Jordan or Mary J, whoever got the comments. Give me some comments to respond to some topics. Let me see. Who haven't I talked to today? Dougie Fresh said, why is it when Alabama wins and overcomes a huge deficit, the narrative is Bama didn't win and Oklahoma beat themselves? Mind you, we won by double digits. Facts. It wasn't like a game where we won the turnover. No, we won the time of possession. We won yards to gain, all of that stuff, and lost the turnover battle and won and lost by 2 points. We won this game because we was able to produce points on the offensive side. Our defense wasn't the only thing that scored for us. Our offense scored more points than our defense, right? We scored off of turnovers. We lost the possession battle. How can you not say that we didn't take that game from them? We didn't give it to them. I think I don't think they gave it to us like we gave it to them. If we don't turn the ball over against them the first time, that's 6 points, 7 points, not for them, and we are in the lead. We only lost by 2. If y'all take our pick 6 away from them, we still win. So that's what I meant. So Jason and all the Oklahoma fans that got mad when we said that, that's what we mean. Without our mistakes that we gave up, right? Y'all don't win that game. And I'm not going to say that we forced the turnover. I think John Mateer made a bad read and we capitalized it. So we took that, and then the fact that we was able to continue to score, your defense showed that it couldn't stop us anymore. We was able to stop y'all's offense. Y'all defense wasn't able to stop ours in that first game. That one turnover gave y'all the difference in the game. 334-625-1121. Give me some comments. I want everyone to remember this team went on a 4-game run during the season and defeated 4 ranked opponents. If there's any doubt about if this team can make a run, there's your evidence. 4 ranked teams. You need 4 ranked wins basically to win a national championship once you get in the playoffs. I mean, if there's a team built for it, this is this team. I've been saying that. I think the best defense in the country is the team that we beat. And the caller said something. QC, I want to bring up QC's comment about the sophomore slump. I don't want to hear that no more. Brian Williams was in his sophomore slump in week 7 of last season as a freshman. That's when his sophomore slump started. So if that's week 7, that's game 7. We are now at 14-1, 13-1, right? What's our record right now? Oh, we lost 3 games. I'm tripping. 11-3 right now. So we're 11-3. That's 14 total games, including last year's 13 games, 27 games in. So he's been in a sophomore slump for how many games now? 20 games? You don't even play 20 games in a season. You don't even play 20 games in a season. Now, I see the difference between him and Julio. Julio had played in an era where he was wide receiver number 1. He was the main target. Marquise Mays got probably like 30% of the other targets. You had another 5% of targets going between tight ends and the running backs. But Julio was like your primary target. Not much ball spread going around in that era. More of a 3-yard in a cloud of dust era. I will say this. Bama Boy said something that I said the other night. Seeing the deep ball get a pulse again. I don't think it's alive yet, but it has a pulse. And I guarantee you right now they will capitalize on that momentum. And that's going to I think it's going to take a lot of personal work from the players. You get out there and just continue to get comfortable. I want everybody to remember this team went on. Okay, yeah, we already seen that one. Good morning, Coach. The completion to Brooks was the 12th snap. The touchdown to Brooks was the 18th snap. Okay, Bama Mac. So I said about 20 plays, right? So the 12th snap, was that the 12th drop back or the 12th actual snap of the game? And it would make sense if it was the 12th snap, because that would have put on that 4th drive, right? We had 2 3-and-outs. We only had 1. Yeah, I think you're about right. I appreciate that analysis. Hey, start that comment for me. Bama Mac, were you saying that in response to my 20 play take? Does anyone else get the feeling that Indiana's kind of nervous? They gotta be Key. Kelton, my fault, Kelton. Appreciate you for pulling up. They gotta be Kelton. They gotta be. They've been off. It's gonna be almost a month since they played when they see us next week. Almost a month. And that's not even next week, honestly. It's a while, man. We got until January 1st. That's next Thursday. That's a long time, bro, to be off. When was championship weekend? On the 6th. So they haven't played since the 6th. That's a long time to be off, man. And y'all see how we started kind of slow. Oklahoma, they lucky they had home field. And that's why I think last year you saw the first round bye teams. They went 0-4 last year. Let the national media talk. The game is played on the field, baby. Exactly, Lisa. Exactly. People are like, Cowboys suck, but they'll be farting off the wall when we win the next Super Bowl. Nah, ain't no Cowboys winning no next Super Bowl. They cook. Let's go, man. Who else we got in the chat? I'm trying to see some names. J Mac, if O-line holds, Ty can be lethal. What do you mean if O-line holds, J Mac? What more do they need to hold? The way that they blocked last game, they blocked the Georgia game. They blocked the first Oklahoma game. They've been blocking. The O-line has been the best thing for the offense, the most consistent part of the offense. What do you mean by that? Phone line is open, 334-625-1121. We got 8 minutes till the phone line closes. I want to hear this tape because the offensive line did nothing different than what they've been doing. It was on the quarterback. Why do y'all want so bad for this not to have been a top problem? Nothing changed about protections. Nothing changed about play calling. We didn't run the ball more, but we had a different type of success. Why? Because the quarterback actually stepped up and made some plays. Duh. What are we even talking about? Kareem said the same thing I did. I want to see it more. I think there's a start, though. 205. Let's see who it is.
Call from.
Yeah, Angel. So many games.
Yo, Melvin, you in the game, man. Talk to me, brother.
What's up, bro? What's going on, man?
Not much, Melvin.
Man.
Hey, Melvin, who baby you got crying in the background? Hold on. Who baby that is?
Oh, that's my little nephew, man.
Hey, tell him to stop all that crying. Ain't no reason we crying. We just whooped up on Oklahoma this past weekend. He better start tripping.
He trying to get his little way, man. That's all.
All right, man, no problem. Hey, Melvin, you got 3 minutes, man. You the second to the last call, and somebody just called. So go ahead and break it down, man. Is Ty Simpson back in your opinion? Yes or no? And what moment in the game made you see something different in him? If you think there's something different happening with him,
nah. The defense. I'm gonna talk defense. When that man, man, try to kick it, try to punt it to us. Where he blocked the man, I was so proud that he dropped it, man, and went in there and he just got it, man. That's the biggest moment ever, man. We had got, man. Ty Simpson tried to work up and everything, and he's not scared. He's running the ball. He's doing everything what he needs to do. Ty Simpson woke up, man.
100%, man. Hold on,
Ty Simpson woke up, man.
That man woke up, and what? But where? What moment? What moment did you see, Melvin? What moment did you see? What play?
The play when old boy dropped the ball. We went on here and got the ball. That's the biggest moment we needed. We needed that moment right there. Where he blocked that kick, if we got the ball back, man, like that was the biggest moment ever. I love out of the whole game, man.
So do you think?
And the pick from Brown too,
Xavier Brown.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think Ty Simpson playing like this? You think we can win the national championship with this type of style?
Okay, Coach. I'm being very fair. If Ty Simpson played like he played this Friday, man, I think he's able to do this, man, for real, 100%. I think this young man is able to do this, man. Bring us to the championship game, man.
100%, Melvin. Well, look, man, roll tide, my boy. You can, you already know.
Tide, bro.
Roll tide, Melvin. Y'all give it up for Melvin in the chat, man. Appreciate you for calling in, Melvin.
All right, y'all.
Y'all, we got time for one more caller on the line. We got time for one more caller here on the Coach Smook Network. Let's kill this line talk. The RBs have to make great decisions when running, and QB has to throw the damn ball. Laugh out loud. Not if that flat out. If they flat out don't do their assignment, that's different. Facts. Even with the pressure that got to Ty Simpson on that screen look, that was a miscommunication, both acknowledged by both quarterback and the offensive line. Maybe they got signals from the sideline, two different signals. Now, the running back play, I don't even want to touch that conversation today because we'll go past our time and we won't be able to get our clips like we need. But Ryan Grubb got to give the running backs more chances. And the moment I think the moment we run the ball more than 25 times in a game, and I think it might happen the rest of this season against a team like Indiana, I think we might run the ball. Because that's their bread and butter. They want to be able to control everything up front. And if they're going to be dropping 7, dropping 8, we got to be able to run the ball. I think our offensive line has a chip on their shoulder right now. I think the numbers, we want that 100-yard total rushing game. Oh, yeah. I think the offensive line, but you're absolutely right. Kill that narrative, Jonathan. Appreciate you that.
Call from.
Hey, this KP. Put me in the game.
To accept.
Yo, KP. You in the game with Coach Smook. Talk to me, man.
Hey, what's going on, Coach? How you doing today, man?
I'm chilling, man. This your first time calling in?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right,
welcome. I was just listening to y'all, looking at the comments and stuff, man. And man, you're right, man. The offensive line has been playing actually pretty well. You know, I think there's some spots on the O-line that need a little bit more consistency, like the guard play with picking up the combo blocks and stuff like that. I'm an X and O's guy. I'm not no fair weather fan. I look at the game for what it is. So
okay, hold on. You look. I was about to take a sip of coffee before you said that, but you caught my attention. Talk, brother. Talk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But yeah, man. I mean, everybody's throwing. They doubt on Ryan Grubb and stuff like that. And I mean, he's down up a good game for the most part, if you ask me. Especially that pitch out, the little counter play they gave to Daniel Hill.
Come on, man.
He's trying to find ways in the running game to establish some type of rhythm in these drives. And on that drive, you can see they was able to drive the ball down the field and get it to the end zone. You know what I mean? He's trying to get the ball to the playmakers. It's up to Ty Simpson and these receivers to catch the ball. You know what I mean? They got to make plays. And that's the consistency we need. But the O-line, for the most part, they're doing their job.
Facts.
You can't counter, a 7-man pressure. I mean, it's up to Tyler. The only way you can counter them is get the ball out.
Come on, man. Come on.
Sit there and you can't sit there and go and try to go through your reads for 6-7 seconds when you got a hitch route or Ryan Williams sitting right at the sticks.
Come on, man. Open. Right at the sticks. What about and I know this was probably one that frustrated you if you're seeing what I'm seeing. There was we had like the twins left, the split twins left type formation with the H back off the line of scrimmage. They sent the 6-man pressure. Josh Cuevas literally takes 2 steps past the line of scrimmage, turns around on the right. And then Ryan Williams, I believe, was at the sticks. It was 3rd and 4, I believe. It should have been a PI. It should have been a PI on Isaiah Horton, right? It wasn't a bad pass, but the easier pass off of that pressure was literally right there in the middle of the field, and that's a drive extender on the second drive of the game.
Coach, right in his face. That would have been the first down we would have removed the chains, Coach.
But people complain and say that Ryan Grubb's not helping him out with the play calling when he's calling all these passes. I disagree, man. Some stuff you just gotta you gotta. Sometimes you can't have an idea of who you want to get the ball to. You have to understand this play is getting called. What are the weaknesses based off the pre-snap coverage that I'm seeing, post-snap, first move, first step? What am I getting flowed to? That's what reading. I've always taught my quarterbacks, and I'm gonna pass to you because I know we crunching time right now. But anytime I've worked with the quarterbacks in the offensive scheme,
we've always had a system to where their pass progression reads, they didn't have to scan the field. The reads led to each other. And then a lot of your keys came from the first 2 steps of whatever you're keying. So if we're trying to read off the corner, whatever his first 2 steps in his drop or whatever his first 2 steps are in his post snap, that's the type of read we're making. So if he drops 2 steps, we know that we're going to have a chance based off of that first read. We could probably hit our drag. If he sits on those first 2 steps, we know that we're going to have to attack something over his head or behind him. Something that's going to that the safety is trying to play over top of him if he's sitting. So we're going to have to attack him between that simple stuff to give the quarterback progressional growth. But final thoughts, man. Hold the music. We're going to give him an extra minute, producers. I want your thoughts. What moment in the game was do you think Ty's awake? First of all, do you think he's awake? And then 2, if you think he's awake, what moment in the game kind of made you see that and say, okay, we got Ty Simpson. He's on his way back. This guy, we can possibly win a national championship with him.
Well, I don't really have a specific moment, but I thought that, I don't know if that was a some type of drag or something coming over the middle with Horton, and it was a tight window. He threw it, and it was on the money right in his chest. I was like, okay, all right, he's waking up. He's here. You know what I mean? Even with the bunch, I think it was like 4th down, and we went for it. That little trips bunch to the left with Brooks.
Yeah.
The corner route that Cuevas ran was wide open.
Wide open.
Wide
Come on, man.
So,
and see,
I mean,
go ahead, my fault. I get excited, man. I got excited because I was about to say the same thing. I think a lot of people still like that. Looked like the Ty Simpson from Florida State game. And that Florida State Ty Simpson was good enough to win. Our defense just didn't show up that game.
Right. Man, defense been balling too, man. I mean, I think it's a couple tweaks here and there. I'm kind of interested on how they're teaching the whole vision coverage concept, and also how they teaching Ty to go through his reads. Are they reading it top to bottom, or I'm not understanding, because a lot of the underneath stuff is usually pretty open for the most part.
You know what? I think he's confused on leverage. Same thing that Milroe used to get confused on last year under the system.
Okay.
Because a lot of their concepts and the reads are leverage based. And if you're not confident in what's happening up front of your protection, you're getting slot protection calls that you're giving slot protection calls that you're not confident in. You forget to attack second level on your first read, right? A lot of times you start top to bottom or bottom to top. Some of these concepts is clear that your number 2 receiver, right? Your number out of the slot, the guy that's closest to the line of scrimmage. And a lot of these concepts, he's their key read. So however the defense reacts to him in pass concepts, that's what they're trying to play off of. Sometimes outside release might send you top to bottom. Sometimes in release might send you bottom to top. Sometimes delay might send you left to right or right to left. Depends on what the pre-snap, the protection call is, 1, and then 2, post-snap. What are we? Who's the numbers we're keying off of? And we talk about the lack of creativity and play calling. I think that's to keep it simple so you can get similar formations, different post-snap releases. And that gives you multiple options on how you read it. So I might give you the same concept, but how you allow me to operate it is based off how I'm going to make my reads and how we attack the opening. So that's kind of the philosophy, and that's kind of what I remember from the coaching clinic when I went to it in 2024 when the staff first came over. Kalen DeBoer and Nick Sheridan, Scott Huff came down for that clinic. They were kind of just showing the high school coaches that wanted to come to that clinic kind of the basis of what this Kalen DeBoer vertical passing offenses and their run schemes kind of consist of. So, but KP, final thoughts, man. Let me get you up out of here, and we're going to get this show closed out, bro. You was a great conversation, bro. Call him on.
Yes, sir. I'm going to just say this one thing. Get Brooks the ball. That's all I'm going to say. Get Brooks the ball. Brooks, Rico Scott, even get Jalen Boxing involved. Get these young guys that want a ball the ball. That's all I'm going to say on that one, Coach.
For sure, man. Appreciate you for calling and roll tide, my guy.
Roll tide, man.
Y'all give it up for KP in the chat, y'all. And that's going to be it on the phone line, y'all. 334-625-1121. It's shut down. The Coach Smook calling show is shut down. Thank y'all for being here today. We're going to get out of here, man. We got a little 4-minute
close up here, so I'm gonna make it quick today. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you're not a member of the AAA family, man, this is your last chance on this live show to become a part of it. We take special care. Listen, if you join and become a member live on the show, you get entered for our prize giveaway. We'll be doing a $100 giveaway in January during the national championship. And we got a couple gift cards, and we have some items that's being donated to the community, some memorabilia for Alabama. We got some autograph stuff. We got a lot of things we're going to be doing on January 19th for the national championship, whether Alabama go or not, because we'll be doing a watch party. So tap in, become a member live on stream, and you get a free entry for that drawing. Check out this how you do it.
Glad you chose to stop by the channel today. Just wanted to give you an opportunity to really become a part of this community here at the Coach Smook Network. We like to call ourselves the AAA family. The AAA stands for authenticity above all. We just want to give you an opportunity to become a part of this community because we're growing and we're doing something special here as a fan base, not just for Alabama, but the fan community as a whole. We're creating an environment where it's safe to be yourself, be authentic, and meet people who share the same passion you share, whether it's for the same team or not. You can do this by becoming a member of the AAA family. You simply start by just clicking the link provided to you by one of the moderators in the chat, or it'll be pinned to the top of the chat. Click that link. It'll bring you to my homepage. When you get to my homepage, make sure you hit the notification button and turn on all notifications. Understand that there are multiple ways to support the channel, and each level has its perks. You can go through and read each perk. As we continue to grow, new perks will be added to each level. One thing we would like to highlight that all AAA members are greatly appreciated. It does not go unnoticed that you have taken time and hard-earned money to support this channel. Once you join, YouTube is going to ask for some payment information, and make sure you monitor your subscription dates. Also, if you really want to get interactive with the community and find out what's going on, think about joining our Discord family. This is where you can get into all the fan talk of the community, and also there are networking opportunities. Please be mindful that there are rules and that we expect everyone to treat everyone with respect. Also, if you're looking to partner with Coach Smook Network or sponsor, please hit us up at coachsmooknetwork@gmail.com, and our staff will get back to you in a timely manner. I'm your boy, Coach Smook of the Coach Smook Network, and I thank you for supporting this channel.
Let's go, chat. I appreciate y'all for tapping in today, as always, man. We appreciate anybody that's supporting the Coach Smook Network, y'all. Y'all just know it's a huge thing that we are able to do what we're doing at this point in time of our career. Some of the things that's happening, man, y'all saw the announcement earlier. Help us grow these things, man. We're really impacting the community in this industry by just providing important quality information accessible to the community. The insider Smook Scoop reports today that we'll be reporting and providing for our members. Become a member, listen to the press conference. These other channels, they're not going to do it live for you all the time. They're going to, put it out post. I want y'all to catch it live, have an opportunity to listen to it live, ask questions. So when things come out, y'all know certain narratives is trying to get pushed. Y'all know they lies. Y'all can stay on the right side of the supporting your Alabama Crimson Tide. Shout out to all of our sponsors once again. Walk On. Shout out to Yon, Urban Streetwear and Apparel, and again, shout out to Got One. They are our partners, sponsors, and we are members of the scouting. We as a matter of fact, I gotta remember my position title, but your boy hold like a nice title position. You know what I'm saying? Like, we squared away. Y'all see that? We squared away. You know what I'm saying? We vibing on that. So appreciate y'all. Don't forget to check out our merch here on the Coach Smook Network. We got a new promo being launched here at the beginning of the year for our merch. Y'all start buying it up because apparently our prices are way too low based off our new marketing advisor that might be coming on as our new marketing manager for our team. So appreciate y'all. What's up? Yes, sir. What's up, Rob? Appreciate you for tapping in. Is there a late night live stream tonight? You needs that? I'm thinking about it. Seemed like we got enough traffic and energy to get another phone call segment But also, man, we got some people that we want to collab with this week. So I got a lot of stuff to do business-wise. So we're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for support. And y'all, man, don't forget, like the stream over here on YouTube, man. We are consistently hitting these big numbers. We've hit over 50 likes again on the live stream. Thank y'all for that. Y'all have done some awesome things for the network. Let's continue running likes up. If you're watching this pro stream, don't forget to like on your way out. Don't forget to share it with somebody. And if you got a Bama fan in here that hasn't subscribed to the channel, make sure they subscribe to the best Bama coverage with the most reliable inside scoop when it comes to recruiting and just inside scoop coverage that you want with the Crimson Tide. We got it here for you. And so to close out the show, is Ty back? 86% of you with 86 votes said 66% of you say yes. 34% say no. So my final thoughts on that, is Ty Simpson back? I will say this. I never thought he quit on his team. I never thought he was not good enough. That mental block, I think he has faced it. I think he has attacked it. And if that is the only thing that was holding him from being the quarterback I felt he could be, and I'm not saying he's the best quarterback in the country, far from that. He's not. He's definitely top 10. I give him that when he's operating, but he's not the best quarterback. But he is a quarterback that can lead this team to a national championship. So if that means he's back, yes, Ty is back. With that being said, I appreciate y'all for tapping in with your boy this morning. And remember, when you see me in the streets, holler at me.
Say, put me in the game, Coach Smook.
I appreciate y'all, chat, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Roll Tide. Roll. Y'all be blessed, chat.
It's in my bones, crimson in my veins, talking Bama in the microphone. Look me up on YouTube, true cut straight from the stone. Ain't no selling their retails, I'm exposing what they want. Alabama football, yeah, I live it, yeah, I breathe it. From the streets to the bleachers, every angle, yeah, I see it, film study, so militant, I ain't guessing a thing. Break it down, every snap is like a coach in the team. Authenticity above all, that's where I stand. If you ain't a real fan, you'll fail with the fan. They tried to box me in and I kicked the dough off the frame. Turn the pressure into power, put my stamp on the game. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach, Smook, that's what they saying. Put me in the game, coach, in the game. Put me in the game, coach. That's what they say.
Players and the staff are pulling up right now for today's scrimmage. Coach David Ballou in the front. Y'all can see everybody pulling up, man. And boys over there, look at Deontay.
Hey, y'all, I'm walking out of Walmart. Check, what's your name, bro? Man, my name Michael McKinney, man. I'm a true Alabama fan, and this man does a good job on his podcast.
What's up, bro?
Reviewing Alabama football. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
Appreciate that, bro.
Tide.
Roll Tide, man.
Oh my goodness.
Put me in the game. Coach. Put me in the game. Coach.